All right, good morning, everyone. To all my three viewers right now, two of them are actually next door in my office. So welcome to the two more viewers that we have right now. And I just shout out, hi, Esther, hoping that Esther is part of the two residents right now. I know that a lot of folks actually rewatch this or stream it later today. So again, welcome to Mornings with the Manager, and it's March 1st, 2023. I put together a few items that I wanted to talk to you about today or inform you about. Item number one is we officially are out of COVID-19. So the council last week terminated by council resolution the emergency declaration that the city entered in March 2020, and effective last night at midnight, February 28, COVID-19 emergency was declared as being in the rear view mirror for the city of Monterey. We were in an emergency state for 1,082 days. That is probably a record in the city of Monterey, and probably a sad record for all of us. I think, in retrospect, I think we did a lot of things knowing and not knowing what we were dealing with. And I think all in all, I'm grateful for our residents who also pushed us sometimes to go into topics that we wouldn't have gone after if it weren't also for input that we received from a lot of our residents and from a lot of our businesses as well. I think it was a great team effort, and hopefully the next coming weeks and months will justify that we are basically declared the COVID phase as behind us. We also will not require masks anymore in the chamber and in public meetings. It's still highly recommended for those who want to wear a mask or who feel that they are sick to stay away. But again, there is a sense of more normal behavior now all around City Hall. Nevertheless, when you look at the numbers that we see in the county and we see at the community hospital of the Monterey Peninsula, Montage Health, you still see that they are tracking numbers of folks that are infected and actually are in the hospital, or also one or two appear to be always in the ICU at our local hospital here in Monterey. So we'll keep monitoring all that, and I know that I can count also on our team members and residents to give me early warning signs in case we miss anything. Another thing happened last week. We didn't get to the second reading of the wireless ordinance. And so tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we will have a special meeting, another council meeting, and we will talk then about the wireless ordinance. The last time it was in front of the council approved with the votes of 4-1 that the ordinance passes and goes forward to a second reading. Now, the second reading tomorrow night will again include a short presentation. It will include, of course, public comments and public suggestions. And then the council is asked to make a final determination how they want to go with the wireless ordinance. There is just one difference between what is in front of council and what was worked on for over 5 years with residents and with the planning commission, which is 100 feet setback that was proposed by the planning commission in their last meeting prior to sending it over to the council to review. And that basically it means that the wireless ordinance that has been worked on went to the planning commission. At that time, one planning commissioner made the suggestion to add 100 feet setback. Our staff proposal is basically asking the council to ignore that request. We have some concerns about that, and basically made our case at the last council meeting, and the council agreed with city staff and passed the ordinance without the 100 feet setback. And there were a variety of reasons why we felt this was not a good last-minute addition. And so going forward now, we will hear from the council tomorrow night and see where the council wants to set the priorities. Again, all options are on the table for the council and for the community to decide where they want to go there. Some options are better than others, and we'll see where the council will land tomorrow night. My hope is that the council will give us clear direction, because that's a work item that takes a lot of time and continues to occupy our attorney's office, our planning office. And I know the council would like to tackle also other topics one day. And so it would be great if we get a clear direction so we can figure out how to go from there. So that will be a big item tomorrow night, 7 p.m. City of Monterey Council meeting. We will also stream it on Zoom as well as on YouTube. I was asked a few times over the past weeks what's going on with the Pacific Valley Bank building. That's the building that is at the corner of Alvarado Street and Pearl, where we had an adobe wall collapse, I want to say 7 weeks ago, as part of the rainstorms that we had. The repair is going forward. Since the building is a historically recognized landmark in the state of California, the whole repair process has to go through a public hearing process. So we are waiting for the correct plans that involve historical experts that have to sign off on them, and then it goes to City Hall for a public hearing. There will be other elements that have to be staged on the sidewalk there, such as probably steel beams, columns, bricks, etc. So a lot of work still has to happen. We nevertheless went and asked the structural engineer who is responsible for that project. It's not a city employee. If he thinks that we could reopen Pearl Street, and the structural engineer determined that it's not safe to do that. So Pearl Street will remain closed at that intersection. We know it is impactful for some of those who are commuting to the Presidio or to the school in the morning, or just want to go up the hill to their residences. So that's an inconvenience. Yet, please keep town with many historic buildings, and that building is a historic resource, as well as there's a real danger that it still can, the wall can collapse at that location. In short, please be patient. We do not know when we will reopen Pearl Street. From the city's perspective, as soon as we are getting the plans and the complete structural design, we will immediately set the public hearing and get the approval process underway. So we understand that that this is a large, huge inconvenience for everyone, and we will work very hard to ensure that the building plans, if complete, get approved very, very fast. Again, March 1st, what does it mean? Summer is coming, and with that, hundreds of high schoolers, young college students, and others can apply for Monterey Recreation summer jobs. So we are right now looking to hire hundreds of people for our summer camps and our summer programming in recreation at Camp Kinsabe, Whispering Pines, the Sports Center, our community parks, etc. Wherever we are holding programs, we are looking for camp counselor, youth leaders, etc. So please spread the word among your family and friends. We are hiring for summer jobs, and like I always say, many of our current employees started with a summer job with the city of Monterey. So it's a great opportunity to learn about recreation programming, and also see if you like to be working in an environment like a city. So spread the word. You can find details about those summer jobs. I'm sorry, you can find details about the summer jobs on our website, monterey.org, recreation, or monterey.org/HR for human resources. Storms, sunny weather right now. We had quite some rainfalls over the past 48 hours. There are some more winter storms ahead of us. This is a little break that we have right now. We always do that, and just a reminder, when the winter season starts and the first indications are there that there may be a cloud coming with rain, we open a storm center webpage where you can centralized access all the different information about road closures and PG&E outages and other pieces of information. I just want to make a little pitch for that. Monterey.org/storm center is the website, and you can get a lot of information there that might be helpful for you. If you're terribly bored because it's raining and you don't know what to do, it's too wet to go into the garden and pull out the weeds and the oxalis clover there. Our museum staff is offering tours for the Pacific Biological Lab. That's the building in which Doc Ricketts hung out with John Steinbeck. It's a city-owned building. It's located on Cannery Row. And you can book time slots for guided tours there this weekend. Go to monterey.org/museums, and you can book there your free tickets to visit a place that is kind of preserved in time where it was when Doc Ricketts, Mac and the Boys, etc., John Steinbeck lived there. So go there. Across the street is Wing Chong Market, also mentioned in Cannery Rows. In the book Cannery Row by John Steinbeck. So enjoy maybe a tour there and learn a little bit more about Monterey's history. We are moving along with the waterfront parking lot project. It's our phase 2. Phase 1 we completed a few years ago, 3-4 years ago. This is now phase 2. Despite the rains, the project is progressing. We are installing new pay stations there. We received some feedback from some folks who are expressing to us that the buttons may be too thin for their fingers, etc. So we're listening. We're trying to figure all this out. We will be installing new pay stations there. The way of the times is that a lot of folks are paying with a mobile app. And again, if you want to find out all about this, please go to monterey.org/parking to learn more about it. Last Saturday, we had the chocolate and wine event at the Monterey Library. I can share with you it was a total success. I think more than 220 folks bought tickets there. It was very well attended. From what I've heard, it was a fun event. Thank you to all the vendors, the sponsors that helped make that chocolate and wine event a great success. We are really looking forward to doing this again and again and again. It has become a good event in our city event calendar, and also is a major fundraiser for California's first public library, which happens to be the Monterey Public Library. So thank you to all who attended and to all those who purchased tickets there. The last thing is March 19th, we have the U.S. Navy Band Sea Chanters here at the Monterey Conference Center. They are on tour on the West Coast. We were lucky to score a date with them. Again, March 19th. All the tickets are, not all the tickets, more than half of the tickets sold very fast in the first week. There are still some tickets available. We are giving the tickets away for free. We'll have the event in the Sarah Ballroom. That's the large-scale ballroom downstairs in the conference center. It's on, again, March 19th. Check out the information. Laurie has sent out also various emails to promote that event, and we really hope that a lot of folks will show up. It's a really great concert that the United States Navy is putting up for free, and I encourage everyone to go there. That's all what I have for today. I want to thank Laurie and Haley for watching, and maybe a few others if you watch it on rerun. As always, grateful for any feedback. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day today. Bye-bye.